Hello, my name is Amarillo, and today I'm going to be going over Walter D. Myers' autobiography. Alright, Introdu- introduction. Brief introduction to Walter D. Myers as an influential writer. Mention The Treasure of Lemon Brown as one of his notable works. Bio- Biography of Walter D. Myers' early life. Born on August 12, 1937, in Martinsburg, West Virginia, raised in Harlem, New York, by his foster parents, Herbert and Florence Dean. After his mother died when he was very young, he also faced challenges such as speech impediment and difficulties in school, which led him dropping out at 17 to join the army. Career. Walter D. Myers was in the army for 3 years. Walter D. Myers published his first book at the age of 32, and he named his book Where Did the Days Go? After Walter D. Myers' career, he encouraged young writers or adults to keep writing or reading. He began writing at an early age and first published his work in the 1960s. Writing often reflects his upbringing in Harlem, addressing themes such as identity, family, and struggles of young African Americans. Style is accessible. His style was accessible and engaging, making complex social issues relatable to young readers. The reason why Walter D. Myers started writing books, the reason why was because Walter D. Myers started writing books as a way to express himself and cope with his challenging childhood. He faced difficulties growing up, including as speech impediment and being teased by other kids. A supportive teacher encouraged him to write as a way to better express his thoughts and feelings. His three notable works were Monster, he made and published 1999, a novel written in a screenplay format about a young black man on trial for murder, exploring themes of justice and identity, and Fallen Angels, 1988, a novel about a young soldier's experiences in the Vietnam War. And the third, The Treasure of Lemon Brown, a short story about a young boy named Greg who meets a homeless man, Lemon Brown, and learns about the truth of the value of treasure. His five, one of many of his awards, I will name five of them. His awards and recognitions. He received numerous awards, including the Coretta Scott King Award, Michael L. Prince Award, and Margaret A. Edwards Award. The second one served as a national ambassador for young people's literature from 2012 to 2013. He published more than 100 books. Some other notable books he has published is Monster and The Treasure of Lemon Brown. And the fifth one, and one of his greatest awards, was the National Book Award finalist. And then here's one of his poems that I will be reading. Summer. I like hot days. Hot days, sweat is what you got days. Bugs buzzing from cousin to cousin. Juices dripping, running and ripping. Catch the one you love days. Birds peeping, old men sleeping. Lazy days, daisies lay, beaming and dreaming of hot days. Hot days, sweat is what you got days. And then there is a video that I will share and later. It's about how Lemon Brown, for like 4 minutes, teaches young kids of how writing is, and he and his son like do a little story in front of them. They make a story out of it, and he teaches young kids of how writing can be good for them and reading. And the reason why I wanted to choose this story is because it was very interesting to me how Watch D. Myers made some of his stories interesting towards kids like me and other people. I suggest a lot of people read Walter D. Myers. One of his first books I read was The Treasure of Lemon Brown. 100, 100 paragraphs, like 50 pages. It was a long book, but I actually started reading books more often because of Walter Dean Myers, and I suggest you start reading one of his books too. Walter Dean Myers. And Walter Dean Myers died at the age of 76 in 2014, July 1st, in front of his kids. Sad. He died because of an illness, which was also sad. I suggest you start reading one of his books too. There's also a movie about one of them called Monster too. And this is No Morello here. I'm done.